Balancing your masculine and feminine energies are a crucial part of the relationship that you have with yourself. It also plays a crucial role in your health, because if you are a woman who leads with your masculine energy most of the time, it can have all sorts of repercussions and implications. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about how we can begin to heal our masculine energy as women. And by the end of this video, you'll understand what happens when we are too much in our masculine too much of the time. And you'll also learn about 3 practices that I'm going to share with you that will allow you to begin to heal this masculine energy. My name is Tertia, and on this channel I show you how to use your inner power and the laws of the universe to transform your life by making you see that who you are is enough. If that speaks to your soul, then join our community and subscribe. Also make sure that you hit the bell, and this way you'll get notified each time that I upload a new video. We have divine feminine energies flowing through us all of the time, and we have divine masculine energies flowing through us all of the time as well. So there's a constant flow of this divine masculine and feminine energies, regardless of whether you are a man or a woman. So all of us have both of these at the same time. If that's our energetic signature, right? If that's how we vibe in the world as women, because of conditioning, because of the way that society has programmed us, because of our family systems, as women, many of us are vibing mostly in our masculine energy. So we are leading with our masculine energy, we're suppressing our feminine energy, and I've spoken about this in a video that I made on a basic overview of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So if you want to dive into these energies a little bit deeper, then go and take a look at that video. I'll link it for you up here, and I'll also put a link for you in the description below. So here's the problem though. When we as women lead predominantly with our masculine, if we spend a lot of time in our masculine energy and we allow that to drive all our actions and to drive our programming, it leads us to feeling overwhelmed, it leads to burnout, and it leads to chronic pain. And I had a first-hand experience of that in my life. I was in survivor mode. I've spoken about that before as well on my video. So in survivor mode, very much in driving mode, a lot of perfectionism, and all of those things are typical from when we lead with a wounded masculine. Some of the other signs that shows that the wounded masculine is present is when we have a very tight control over everything. So a tight control over the household, a tight control over our career, a tight control over our children and our family and our finances, and we just take care of everything, and we're controlling it to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And I almost want to call it like being super mom and super wife. That is a driving force from the masculine, controlling everything. One more sign of the wounded masculine is the inability to rest. It's the inability to take downtime. So when you are always working, when you are always busy, when there's always something more that needs to be done. And again, this is also driven by society where, busyness and hustling is glorified. So we buy into these concepts, but in the process, we're sacrificing so much of our own energy and so much of our own aliveness. In this wounded masculine, you are fearing your feminine energy, because your feminine energy asks you to open up. It asks you to receive and to allow. Your feminine energy illuminates everything. And it is also the answer to how we begin to heal our wounded masculine. Now I want to move on to 3 practices that you can use to begin to heal your wounded masculine. And the first practice is to develop an awareness around when you have been in your masculine energy for too long. It's still important for us as women very important for us to be able to access our masculine energy. Our masculine energy helps us focus, it helps us reach our goals, it helps us to achieve. So we want to still be able to access our masculine, but we don't want to be in our masculine for most of the time because of the impact that it has on our bodies, because of the impact that it has on our well-being. And at this, I also just want to make a note to say that your masculine-feminine balance will look different for everyone. All right, it's not a 50-50% balance. So it looks different for everyone. And as you begin to work with your divine energies, you will then start to discover what is your ideal balance. What does that look like for you? So step one is to begin that awareness, or rather to develop that awareness around when are you in your masculine too much, and then to find ways to get yourself back into your feminine. And this is how you can do that. So the second practice is to move from your head into your body. All right, many of us live a disconnected life where our minds is disconnected from our bodies, and there are various reasons why we disconnect. And what this causes us to do is often, I know I'm guilty of it, and maybe you have experienced this as well, is often we take our feelings and we bring them up into the head and we try and think about them. What is it that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling this? So we are intellectualizing the feelings instead of feeling the feelings. So part of the practice of getting out of your mind and into your body is by feeling the feelings in your body. It's by embodying whatever it is that you are feeling and experiencing. And this takes courage. It takes courage to be there, present with the feelings. And then the last practice that I have is for you to explore ways in which you can slow down some more. Slowing down is a very powerful doorway into working with the divine feminine energies. So explore ideas on how you can slow down more, how you can have more pleasure in your life. And I'll link a video for you up here. I'll also put it in the description below. It's a video on signs of the divine feminine awakening. And in this video, I talk about pleasure and how we can begin to have more pleasure in our life. So take a look at that video. Some of the other things that you can do to help you relax is to learn to do some meditation. And if meditation, the idea of meditation stresses you out, if it makes you feel anxious, if you try to meditate with a goal in mind of having something happen or it has to look in a certain way, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Just allow yourself to sit down and just be. You don't have to do anything. Just be, just breathe, listen to some relaxing music, but just give yourself this quiet time, 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes of just being. The most important thing in this category of exploring things to relax and exploring ways to slow down is don't put any pressure on yourself. Just allow it to unfold. Pressure and having to conform to certain standards and having it look a certain way, that's again coming from the masculine. See if you can surrender and release and allow it to unfold in the way that if you tune in with yourself, allow it to unfold in the way that's going to serve you best and serve for your highest good. I'm learning that living an alive and open and juicy life, a part of that is to create union between my divine masculine and my divine feminine energies. It's about healing these energies and it's about embracing my feminine power, really stepping into my feminine power. And I hope that this video will serve you on your journey as well. If you've enjoyed it, if you found it helpful, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments which of these signs perhaps have shown up in your life and which of the practices that I shared with you you're going to try out for yourself. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.